I confess, I don't play very many strategy RPGs. While I do occasionally enjoy a good round of XCOM Enemy Unknown, I'm not too familiar with Final Fantasy Tactics or Fire Emblem. That said, as of late, I've been having some fun with Telepath Tactics. Telepath Tactics is set in a really neat fantasy world. There's a matriarchal society of lizard people, there are people who know how to ride praying mantises, and there are some individuals with different powers, such as telekinesis, cryokinesis, pyrokinesis, etc. The world of Telepath Tactics is not without its troubles, however. Mysterious forces are hard at work gathering slaves for the Vibramind. The game reveals that Emma and Sabrina Strider, a pair of sisters, had lost their father to the slavers and are on a journey to get him back. Along the way, they pick up a party of diverse and unusual characters. They range from a telepathic parlor trick hustler, to a caravan guard turned crusader for justice, to an underappreciated pyrokinesis master. I really appreciate the variety of characters in Telepath Tactics. For the most part thus far, I have found them to be well written and characterized. I also appreciate how diverse the characters are. Besides the fact that there are plenty of female characters who actually serve the story, they come in a variety of ethnicities. It's not too often that a fantasy game of this sort will feature anything but white folks as protagonists. Not that I have anything against white protagonists, of course, but, well, it's nice to have a little bit of variety. The ethnic characters in the game don't feel token as though they've just been popped in there for the sake of filling a quota. Rather, they actually feel as though they fit the world, which is fantastic. Regarding gameplay, Telepath Tactics is pretty good as far as strategy games go. In Telepath Tactics, all your units are arranged on a field. The game is turn-based, so every time it's your turn, you can move your units around, attack adjacent units, or maybe units at a bit of a distance if you're dealing with something ranged, use items, abilities, and sometimes converse with the enemy. From a visual standpoint, I think that Telepath Tactics just looks alright. I'm not particularly impressed by the character portraits, but the sprites on the battlefield, where I suppose they count, do look pretty good. The game's music is also good. It's upbeat, cheerful, it generally keeps you engaged with the battle. Overall, I really like Telepath Tactics thus far. It's simple to learn, fast-paced, kind of addictive, and has a story that's been keeping me hooked. While I do have some little gripes with the user interface, it's nothing really to ruin the game. If you've been on the lookout for a new turn-based strategy RPG, you'll definitely want to take a look at Telepath Tactics. The game is currently available on Steam and GOG.com for PC.